everybody, and welcome to another episode of Another Day, Another Vagina, where we talk about everything women from A to the V. And believe it or not, this is our first video podcast.
Yay!
Yeah, so since you don't know who I am, my name is Jen.
And my name's Natalie.
And today, we're not really going to talk about women. We're going to talk about men.
Yes.
You know, we have some burning questions for men, don't we?
We do.
And lucky for us, we have Zack from Laughs on Drafts podcast is coming, and he's going to answer all our questions.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So tell us a little bit about your podcast.
Well, it was just an idea I've been trying to throw together for a while, and wasn't really sure where I wanted to go with it. And so I sat down with my best friend and was talking about it, and he's like, why don't we, try out different beers, let people know what we think about them and everything, and then talk about our lives and us being best friends for so long. All the stupid shit we've been through and everything, and that's how it kind of...
And what manly beer are you drinking now?
I got the... not really a manly beer. It's just Mike's Hard Lemonade, just starting off kind of light right now.
So on that, I think we need a toast.
Yep.
Yes, to podcast success.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Amen.
All right. Well,
And wait, side note, we are dressed up because we were at a Halloween party.
Yes. This is our first podcast. We wanted it to be rememberable for the video. So we're going to start with an easy question. Are you ready?
Not really.
Do men fake orgasms?
I can't speak for all men, but there's been a couple times I have.
And what would make you want or need to fake an orgasm?
Just really not being in the mood, I guess. She got hers, and I just keep going at it, and I'm just not hitting that. I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. Let's just get it over with.
So at least she's getting hers.
Yeah, she got hers.
So she's good. She's finished.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, there's times I wouldn't care if my husband faked it or not. Oh, great, you got off. Wonderful. Because, you get tired after a while.
Yeah, I mean, you sit there and you just keep going, and you're not hitting that climax, and it's like, oh, gosh, I just want to go to sleep.
I think I would know if my husband faked it. I mean, what
I
do
don't
we?
think so.
Because,
I mean,
either...
you would though. I mean, if you're not like wet and stuff down there, like
Maybe it was just the driest orgasm ever.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, men love to be naked.
Mm-hmm.
Is this right?
Yeah.
Every man seems to want to helicopter.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I do.
Why? What's the point of it?
Because we have a deck, and we just want to see if we can get the helicopter going on, just see if we can, how long we can keep it going.
Got it.
And Natalie actually learned that term for the first time today.
I wouldn't say that I would refer to it as that, but yes.
What do they call that in California?
I guess it would be the same thing.
The loop-de-loop.
The loop-de-loop. There you go. No, probably not that.
I don't know. It is fun to play with. Like,
they are ugly. They're the ugliest thing. They really are.
I mean, yeah.
But, when you're down there and it's just there, you just kind of, you mess with it.
Yeah, so we'll ask you a couple serious questions.
Okay.
Okay, I got this first
go
one.
Ahead,
All right,
ahead.
so why are men obsessed with anal sex? What is it about anal sex?
Honestly, I've never. I take that back. I've actually wanted to try it one time. And
Wait, you've never tried it?
No, I've never tried
What?
it.
Oh, damn, you're a virgin.
Yeah.
He's an
Virgin to the anal.
anal sex.
Anal. All right.
But I did want to try it one time, and she's like, no. And I was like, okay. So
you didn't push the issue?
No, I didn't want to push the issue too much.
Push
Yeah.
the issue.
Yeah,
Yes.
push.
Just make sure that when you start, you stay committed.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins a race.
Yeah.
And lots of lube.
She's like, the
Okay.
only thing going near my butt's toilet paper. I was like, okay.
Would you consider yourself an exit-only kind of guy?
Probably not.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Probably
That
not.
means nothing's going in.
Nope.
It's only coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out. I'm not,
But your G-spot's there.
I don't want,
That is true.
Yes.
honestly, I never knew that.
Yes.
Yeah,
So next time you're with your husband,
Exactly.
That is what you can just try it out. The G spot's there for him.
You know, I've tried to talk to my husband about that.
I mean, we've got Jerome.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Well, he's going to come out in a different podcast. We'll just leave that at that. But no, so they actually call that pegging. Have you ever heard of that before?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's where a woman puts a strap on and
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Nope.
gives it to, is that the motion?
I think so.
Gives it to her husband.
Yep.
And they love it.
You can't knock it till you try it.
You know, I'm definitely knocking it. Nope. Mm-mm.
You know, I tried to talk my husband into it. I'm not going to lie. But then he said that I would never look at him the same.
I would have to agree with that.
But really, honestly, more men do that than you think.
Yes. They don't talk about it, but they do it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and the fingers, you know, the prostate massage, that's a real thing.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that much about penises. We only know about vaginas.
Oh, yeah, well. Don't want nothing in my ass. Nope. Not
What
today.
if you had someone and that was her fantasy?
Yeah,
her pleasure. Like that's
that
what
was
she
what
wanted.
she found kinky.
Correct. Would you try it?
I'd be like, nope, sorry. Pick a different fantasy.
Even if it was like a make it or break it for her, and you were like in love with her, you wouldn't try it for her.
Nope.
Damn.
Sorry.
And by break it, she means, you know, that ass.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, I'm going to hit you with an easy question now. We've been throwing hard questions at you.
Okay.
All right. So you had a hard day at work.
Mm-hmm.
You come home and your wife has baked you a delicious cake.
Okay.
What kind of cake would it be?
Probably just like a vanilla cake with chocolate icing.
Oh, so vanilla cake is your favorite.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Very vanilla.
Okay, follow-up question. So you got 2 chairs, right?
Yep.
One chair has a delicious vanilla cake with chocolate frosting on it. The other chair has a dick on it. Which one do you sit on? Which one do you eat? Go.
I thought this was supposed to be an easy question.
I'm sorry. It was an easy one with a follow-up
There you
question.
go.
I'm probably just going to be sitting on that cake.
Right, because, I mean, if you eat it, there's toothpaste.
Yeah.
You know, you can brush your teeth.
Yeah.
So the plan is, set on the cake.
Suck the dick.
Got it.
Suck that dick. I'm not putting that dick up my ass. I'm not doing it.
All right. So we will ask you some real questions.
Actually,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
how big is the dick?
I mean, that's a good question, actually.
Because if it's not very huge, I might be sitting on that thing.
Well, I'll throw some facts at you.
Okay.
The average penis is 3 to 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Not that very big.
Yeah, it's really not as big as people make it out to be in porn.
Correct.
Right.
That's all pump.
So if somebody has a dick that's 3 to 6 inches, you're normal. Anybody that goes over that. So what kind of dick do you want to be on the chair? Are we talking 3 to 6 inches?
Like, are
we
you more
talking-
length or girth?
Yeah.
Neither. Neither. I don't want to leave or
I
girth.
feel like he's going to be questioning his sexuality
Pretty much.
after this podcast
Yes.
is over.
Oh God, I need another drink. Something a little bit harder than
You know
mine.
what? If you only had another Mike's Hard Lemonade,
They're
you'd be
downstairs.
fine.
Yeah.
Those are the best chick drinks.
I need something a little bit stronger now.
Yes.
All right, so, you know, as women, people have accused us of nagging.
Mm-hmm.
What do you find that just bothers you the most when you get nagged by a woman?
I'm not really sure. I mean, it's just the constant nagging of like her wanting me to do something. I mean, I may not jump on it right then and there, but it's gonna get done eventually.
6 months.
I mean,
You're
well,
down the road.
not that long, not that long.
You'll
but,
finally
you
get
know,
to it.
Yeah, I'm not as smart as my wife, so like, you know, it's hard for me to figure out a lot of things and everything. So it's like I have to reach out to my guy friends and stuff because I was raised by my mom and I had 2 sisters growing up, so I never really had that dad figure, you know, to really help me like work on cars or, you know, do a lot of woodwork and stuff like that. So it's like, it's a little bit difficult for me to figure out things like that and stuff. I mean, I try to, but normally I have to get my buddy, like, and he's a little bit more manly than I am, and so he'll come over and show me how to do it or help me do it, and then it was like, oh, okay. So next time I know how to do it myself. So
I guess it would be hard being expected to be the man of the house, fix the sink, when you never really had anybody to show you how to do those things.
Exactly.
But I think that's common. I think a lot of men these days weren't raised that way.
I mean, my mom did the best she could. I mean, she did teach me how to throw a football and stuff, but I think it would have definitely been a lot better having a father figure around to teach me, like to just teach me man stuff like working on cars or, learning how to fight or something like that, and just different things, things that women expect men to know how to do.
And I feel that because I'm a single mom. I mean, my son's dad, he's not really around, and then, I've been married a lot, and, 3 times. But my husband now is really, I guess, the biggest father figure he's had. So then I always feel like, I don't know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
I don't know how to teach you that. Oh, God, when I gave him the sex talk, it was so awkward. It was so awkward. So if you were raised by a single mom, who gave you the sex talk?
Well, I mean, my mom did.
Really?
Yeah, she had, guys come in that she'd marry and everything, but they never worked out, so they didn't really have that father figure to give me that sex talk. And so it was a little awkward. I mean, I thought it was cool, but it was still a little awkward, 11, 12 years old, finding out about the birds and the bees.
So would you say you learned more from what your mom taught you, or just from what you learned from friends, online, videos, magazines?
I mean, she helped a little bit, but like just with friends, videos, stuff like that, throughout the years, learned a little bit more and everything.
So trial and error.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you had to use porn magazines.
Yeah.
It wasn't as easy. You didn't have like, you porn on your phone.
Yeah, no. You had to use your imagination.
I sound like somebody who's got a subscription to YouPorn.
You
Sorry.
probably do.
Shout out to YouPorn. I'm only saying that because we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Are they connected? I don't know. Anyway, check us out on YouTube. But, that's how guys learn things. And that's another thing I want to bring up with you. So, I worked in infertility. And a lot of issues was the sex in the bedroom. And it was because the husband expected his wife to be like a porn star in bed. And porn actresses are actresses. You're not going to expect your wife to be like an actress in a movie. And so that's a big thing. And so would you say between, hey, this is what women are doing in porn, and this is what real women are doing, when you first started out, after seeing that, did you expect more than what you got? Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I was always taught to wait till marriage to get, have sex, wait till marriage and everything. And honestly, I think if I can go back, I would change that. Because I was 23 years old before I finally had sex.
Really?
Yeah. So, it was a very nervous wreck because I feel like women are like, expect a lot more. I mean, I'm not really sure how to explain that. I mean, so it's like, just doing it for the first time. It's like, popping a nut, and it's just like 2 seconds later, it's like, well, that was fun.
Did you say popping a nut?
Well, whatever the term is, the kids are calling it
Right,
these days.
right. Yeah. So did you pop a nut too early or right on time?
Well, I really don't know. I mean, it's been a while now, and like, it was just, I guess it was a little awkward at first. And then, I mean, as we had more sex and everything, I mean, I felt like I got a little bit better. So, at least I think I did. I mean, I've never really had any complaints, except for one girl said that my sex face turned her off.
Oh my God.
And people's like, well, what's your sex face? I'm like, do I look like I look at myself in the mirror when I'm having sex? I mean, I don't know. I told the girl, I said, if you don't have a sex face, close your eyes.
I have a terrible sex face. Like, I want to look cute. You really can't see it with cloud makeup, but I want to look cute when I get off.
What's your sex face?
I don't know. I look like I'm about to have a brain aneurysm.
So are you saying you have a window or like a mirror that you're looking at yourself?
I mean, I have before, and then it was like, I mean, I just don't know. And then my husband, I mean, he looks like he's about to have a stroke.
Okay.
I think everybody has that sex face, though, that they have.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't have the crazy stroke out sex face, then they're
faking
they're
it.
faking it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, there we go. There's a good
There
tip.
you go.
Somebody looks good when they're getting off. They're obviously faking it.
Okay, next question. Light on or off?
Off.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. It just seems a little bit not really romantic, just natural, I guess. I mean, who doesn't want the light off?
Me?
See, I prefer it dark too.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you don't want to see him, or you don't want him to see
No,
you?
I think it's just the same thing. I think you can actually, you don't have to feel so, there should be no expectations. So in the dark, you don't have to put on the perfect face.
Right.
You don't have to look perfect. You can just be yourself
Yes.
and enjoy it.
Right.
I don't think we have time to turn the light off. You know, like, I've only got a certain amount of time when my insomnia pill is going to set in. You know? So my husband's like, oh shit, has it been an hour since your insomnia pill?
Let's go.
You can't like just throw a shoe at the light switch and flick it off. You know?
Maybe.
Or tie like a
I
I
string
think Jen
to
just
it.
likes looking at herself.
I don't know, but I want
I
to
think that's
see
what it is.
him. You know, I don't know if he wants to see me. Maybe it's
I mean, I can see
because
because
there's a mirror. Now,
Windows.
yeah.
I mean, the light from the windows, I can see that.
Yeah.
But nothing more. I'm with you. I don't need the light
I
on.
don't know.
Nor the TV.
Well, you don't have 5 kids in your house like we do. We have to blast the TV. I bet the kids think we're deaf. Every night they think we're deaf. They're like, why is that TV blasting? We could blast music, but have you ever noticed when you have sex to music, you start like having
You
sex
go with that
to the
rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, why are we doing this
Like,
right
stay
now?
loud.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what are you doing down there?
I know, and then you're like, my head has gone to the headboard enough. We don't have to go with the music.
Pull me down. Pull me down, please.
See, you just doing, she giving you a blowjob and that song like, stand alone, stand.
You know, that's actually what we sing in our head when we do CPR.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
CPR and blowjobs.
I used to work in in-home care and nursing homes, so that's how I was taught.
So did the old ladies teach you about the staying alive blowjob, or?
No,
Oh wait,
that's
we're
something
talking about CPR. Oh, I'm sorry. I was confused. CPR.
Jen's always got dick on the brain.
Well, it's true. Even though my job is vaginas.
I mean, 5 kids, come on.
But we were gonna ask him about pubic hair, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was your question?
For a man, do you prefer clean or do you prefer a jungle?
Clean.
Thank you.
Clean.
Yes.
Because if I'm going down there, I do not want to have to be looking to lick something.
Correct.
My husband likes to call it going hiking.
Yeah, no.
Because, you gotta clear out the bush before he gets to it.
I'm not, I'm not in Australia. Okay, I'm in Australia. I'm in America. I want it clean. I want to go in there.
You don't want to go through the bush.
No, I don't want to go to the bush.
No cactus.
Nope.
Got it.
I don't want to come up and have a mouthful of hair.
Well, and a lot of men love that, but then they don't, they're not clean themselves down there. It's okay if they're a jungle.
Well, I mean, if you really must know, I keep myself clean down there. My lady likes it clean down there.
Well, and it makes it look bigger. That's what I've been told.
I don't know about that. It looks like
I don't think I've ever been with someone that had a jungle.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys think that's weird that men shave down there. Like me,
I mean, men shave their arms and their legs, but why not?
Do they?
Yes.
I don't. I just, but my thing is, I sweat a lot, and it just seems like all that sweat gets trapped in the hair, and I'm just
When
like,
you're
I don't
having
like
sex,
that.
is it just dripping?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not about that. No, I want to be clean.
So back in the 70s and 80s, obviously the bush was a big thing. And a big thing back then too was crabs. So I probably haven't seen crabs in like over 10 years.
I haven't seen it since I first started.
Yeah, so it's been quite a long time. And I thought, why don't we see crabs anymore? That's why. Because everybody is waxing, they're taking care of it down there. So I don't know. Is that STD eradicated? Maybe not in different countries, but here, pretty much, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, when I've asked some women, they don't like it too short because of the friction.
Yeah, that does wind up being a problem.
Yeah.
It's like, you shave down there and then like a day or two, it's just like all prickly and it's just like, you go and start a friction fire down there. Like, we'll have to do something different, babe. Like, go back to the bathroom, shave it off a little bit more.
A little bejewels, bedazzle down there.
Yeah, a lot of people feel some kind of way about their pubic hair before they come and visit us. And they will.
I'm not gonna lie, most of them are pretty clean.
Yeah, they are. And they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't shave for a day or
And
two.
I'm looking, I'm like, girl, you're fine. You're fine.
Now, one time, every once in a while, we'll get these hippies come in.
Ooh.
And when I see them, I know what I'm about to see. And one time, we had this woman, and she got down in the stirrups. She started spreading her legs, and all of a sudden, I heard, and I was like, what the hell was that? The woman's bush actually picked the sheet up. When the doctor pulled the sheet back, I mean, it was like the biggest thing I've ever seen. And it was really scary. I'm not drunk, I promise.
Maybe, maybe not.
A little bit.
Too early to tell.
Little bit.
Too early to tell.
So in y'all's profession, I mean, y'all see a lot of vaginas,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So have y'all ever seen one and you're just like, damn, that's nice?
I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what shocked me.
And she was not young.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
So I was very surprised.
Yes.
Side note, this is why me and Jen are going to go and have a group session for waxing. This is what we're going to do.
I thought you
You're
were
welcome to
still-
come.
You are more than welcome. Yes, we want to try it.
But one thing that shocked me about this job is old lady vagina.
Mhm.
I guess I thought in my head, old lady vagina would be gross and
Yeah, that's
You know.
like roast beef that's been sitting out in the sun for 20 years.
They're the cleanest.
it
Wow.
looks the
Yeah.
best
Mhm.
out of anyone else's. And the thing about skin, any skin, is if it doesn't hit the sunlight,
Mhm.
it's going to stay looking young.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not as gray as you think it would be. I
Some
don't know.
of them are pretty good, though. I mean, I'm surprised.
So
Yeah.
what age are we talking about, in these women?
70s and older.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
80s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks just like it would look on a young person.
Even better sometimes.
So
Looks healthy.
you worked in a nursing home.
I did.
So you've seen old vaginas.
Normally the women I worked with hardly ever ask for my help because I guess it's just being a man
Yeah.
and a woman. So, but every now and then they need my help to get a big woman, like 350, and everything. They need help rolling her over. I remember this one time we had this woman. I mean, she was probably close to 400 pounds, and I had to help roll her over. And I don't know what it was, but like they always tell stories, and I didn't believe it until it happened. But she knew what your nipple was, and she loved to grab it. So I was in there helping her. I mean, she's sitting there and she just grabbed my nipple and started twisting. I'm like, let go, mangoes. I'm like,
Did it turn you on low key?
no. I mean, I don't mind my nipples being played with, but that was a little too intense for me. It's like,
Well, so another question we had for you. A fact, 50% of men said they would be fine with their wife having a female lover, but not a male lover. Why do you think that is?
I guess it's because of like the just female touch and everything. They're like their softness of their skin, the way their lips taste and stuff like that. I mean, I could see a woman having, preferring a female over another man.
You could say that your partner would be attracted to females.
Yeah.
And would it make you jealous that she was having?
Or would you want to
lesbian
partake?
Sex?
I'm a man, so yeah, I would definitely be like, I would be all about that. Like, let's go, 3-way, hallelujah, it's about time.
You would. So you wouldn't watch. You would actually participate.
Yeah, I mean, if they had let me, I'd be like, I'd get up in there.
And what about another man?
That I don't know. It'd be weird to me.
Why weird?
Well, just another man inside my woman and everything, like
What if
kissing
we
her.
want to be with you?
Take another drink.
Next question.
Pass.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Why do men always back up in parking spots?
Oh my God, yes. Why?
I'm just curious.
Are you trying to prove something?
Like, I can back up a car too. I'm just saying.
Sometimes it's just easier when you're leaving the store and getting your truck pulled right out. I mean, it's not, you know, when you pull into a parking spot and you gotta back out, you gotta look around for people, make sure you're not going to run into an old lady or something. So it's just sometimes it's easier just to back into it.
I don't know.
I
Are you that person?
yeah. I always end up trying to hit at somebody when I'm backing out if I don't pull in.
Okay, so you don't want to hit anybody.
I don't want to hit nobody.
Yeah, my husband, I mean, he'll back into the parking spot, he'll get out, he'll look around. Look how good I parked between lines.
That's right.
I'm like, okay.
I can back up pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I can.
No, you cannot.
I don't know how to back. I really know how
I've
to back.
driven with you before.
But I
You cannot.
definitely don't know how to back my car in.
You know that's because you know how to twerk. If you know how to twerk, you'll be able to back it up.
Back your ass, back your Prius.
That's right.
Just calling you out. Just calling you out.
It's true. Did you did you see the video of me stripping?
I seen the stripper pole.
And what did you think?
That's all he saw was a pole.
Do you feel like I have a second career ahead of me?
She needs more oomph, huh?
Yeah, I might have
Yeah.
to teach you a thing or two about
Ooh,
dancing on
oh.
the pole. Yeah, we'll go downstairs. Well, I should teach you.
Oh, so you can twerk.
I twerk, yeah.
My body just won't move like that.
Jen doesn't have rhythm. I can
If
tell.
you get enough drinks in you, could do anything.
See, I thought it was how white I am, but you're pretty white.
Yeah, I'm pretty white.
And just
I
twerking
mean, I'm
comes
white.
natural.
I'm a crooked.
Well, I might
And
look.
twerking comes natural to you.
Heck yeah. We have rhythm.
I'll show you how white I am. Just look at
What is
this right here. Yeah, look at that
Oh
dome.
my God,
Yeah,
I'm
look at that
blind.
dome.
Oh God.
Get that on camera, zoom it in.
People that are listening are gonna think you whipped your dick out.
Yeah.
You're like, look at that dome.
Look at that
Look
dome.
how white it is.
Yeah, it's white. For people that's listening, I just took my hat off. I'm bald up there because I keep it shaved.
So you keep.
Both heads shaved.
Yep, keep it
Got
nice
it.
shaved. Yep.
You know,
Got
we've learned a lot about your shaving in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, does anyone have any more man questions for Zack?
Was there anything else?
I think that's it.
I think the only other one was why do women live longer than men?
Because we do stupid shit.
Yes. Let's end it with
This is true.
We just do some stupid crap, like, all the time. Like, you know, I guess because we're just a man and we have to prove ourselves to another man. Like, watch this crap. Oh,
So that never changes no matter how old you are, huh?
Nope, never changes.
Is that why my husband passed out drunk in our pool and laid there for 5 hours?
I mean, yeah.
Is that
probably.
something you could see yourself doing?
I've done it.
No, are you serious?
I've done it, yeah.
So that's normal then.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a God thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if anyone has any questions for Zack that we forgot to ask, let us know in the comments. And I'm sure we're going to have another Ask a Man. And you want us to come on your podcast?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we definitely got to work that out sometime and get y'all on our podcast, mine and my buddies.
Oh, we can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Thank you for listening. Until next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.